Welcome, everyone. Happy Mindfulness Mondays. Thanks for being here. Let me know if it's your first time in the chat. Just a disclaimer, meditation is practiced in very different modalities. And from experience, there's voices and there's certain practices that really resonate with me. And so if today's practice doesn't resonate with you, just be curious. Continue to maintain that curiosity and come back for another presenter, another subject. Um, the reason why they call meditation a practice is because we're constantly refining it, right? You can't really master the practice of meditation. Now, some might argue with me, some monks in monasteries and whatnot, but those are people who commit their lives to this kind of practice. So be kind with yourself as we come into this space together. As a gentle reminder, everyone will be muted for our duration for today's session. We'll have the chat function open, but when we drop into that meditation session, we will close the chat just to free up some distractions that can happen. Hope that you guys find that helpful. And I'd love to invite you to join us on camera. I love to see your faces, even with eyes closed, and just be mindful of what your camera's pointing at. Our next live English session will be on June 9th, and I believe that's when Dr. Taylor Rush from Cleveland Clinic will be rejoining us. So before we get into it, I want to remind you about our other PD Health at Home virtual programs. Each week we offer sessions tailored to support people with Parkinson's, their care partners, and just the general public. So healthcare professionals, your friends, family, anyone that you feel could benefit from learning more about Parkinson's disease. PD Health at Home is here for you and for them. That includes Mindfulness Mondays, you found us, Wellness Wednesdays, Fitness Fridays, expert briefings, and our Spanish language series, Y Salud en Casa. Be sure to visit our website to see what's coming up next and explore our archive videos on YouTube. This Wellness Wednesday, you can join us for our Care Partner Conversations. It is conversations, a supportive webinar that's led by care partners for care partners, whether you're a spouse, family member, friend, or someone interested in learning more about the caregiving experience in Parkinson's disease. This space is for you. We'll have candid, compassionate conversations. It's completely unscripted. It's really just showing up and chatting through what's present in our lives today. We'll share resources, lessons learned along the way. So if you're curious about joining these care partner conversations, again, that's this Wednesday, June 4th, and you can learn about the future ones at parkinson.org/pdhealth. Where's my little next arrow? There it is. Great. And just acknowledging that PD Health at Home is presented by the Light of Day Foundation. I want to thank our sponsor, Light of Day, for their generous support in our mission at the Parkinson's Foundation. So I'm grateful to be sharing this space with you today at Mindfulness Mondays, and our subject of focus is on gratitude in the present moment. Just pulling up my notes. So let's think about gratitude for a moment. It's a subject that's often addressed in meditation practices. And gratitude can sometimes feel like a big abstract idea, especially when life brings challenges, uncertainty, discomfort. And for those living with Parkinson's, the journey can include moments of frustration, moments of fatigue, or grief for what has changed or continues to change. That's real and it's human. This practice is not about pretending those moments don't exist, but about gently widening the lens. And what we're exploring today is the kind of gratitude that lives right here in this moment. Not necessarily in grand achievements or perfect days, but in small, shimmering details, like a breath that feels steady, a sound that soothes, or the birds singing near you, a memory that softens your heart. Gratitude doesn't have to be loud. It can be a whisper. It can be a quiet appreciation for a kind word, warm cup of tea, a biscuit or a cookie, or the chance to rest peacefully. And what research and lived experience continues to show us is that intentionally practicing gratitude, even in tiny ways, we can shift our perspective, improve our mood, and increase this sense of connection. So I'd love to do a little practice with you. We haven't done it here yet on Mindfulness Mondays. It's called Lectio Divinio. It's a practice with poetry. And for those of you who've been around for some time, recognize that I really admire the poet John O'Donohue. So I'm going to recite a poem or passage from his book to bless the space between us. And I'd love for you to maybe close your eyes and listen. And the practice of Lectio Divinio is receiving a passage and then maybe writing a word or a few words or a message that comes to you down. And so just pay attention with a kind of gentle awareness as I read this poem to you. And at the end of our time, I'll ask what you heard. All right, so let's begin. For Presence, written by John O'Donohue. Awaken to the mystery of being here and enter the quiet immensity of your own presence. Have joy and peace in the temple of your senses, receiving encouragement when new frontiers beckon. Respond to the call of your gift and the courage to follow its path. May warmth of heart keep your presence aflame. May anxiety never linger about you. May your outer dignity mirror an inner dignity of soul. Take time to celebrate the quiet miracles that seek no attention. Be consoled in the secret symmetry of your soul. May you experience each day as a sacred gift woven around the heart of wonder. I'm curious, what stood out to you? What did you hear? If you could write that in the chat for me. What did you hear? What stood out to you? What's lingering or echoing in the mind after receiving those words? And Cindy heard, freely accept all that is. Michelle, anxiety flying away, calm, lingering. Catherine, be fully open and present in the moment. Marie, mystery of being here. Skordish, the immensity of my own being. Jane, you got one that sticks out to me. Take time to celebrate the quiet miracles. Find strength within. Awaken with joy. Celebrate each sacred day and the mysteries that unfold. Take pleasure in now. Rejoice in the beautiful nature sounds that give me peace. So when we receive words written by another, you can really create your own poem based on what you hear and what you interpret. That is being present in the moment. So today's practice is an invitation to pause and notice, to open to what's already here, and to remember that even when things feel hard, there may still be a moment of grace waiting to be witnessed. So let's begin. You're welcome to close your eyes if that feels safe and comfortable for you, or simply soften your gaze. And Begin by noticing the feeling of the body being supported. You are held by the chair, by the floor, or the bed, or the car seat. Begin by noticing the body being supported. There's nothing to fix. There's nothing to change. Just arriving here. Breathe in and breathe out. And begin to feel into the rhythm of your breath. And let your breath be your anchor. Feel the rhythm of your breath. Steady, soft, just as it is. The rhythm of your breath. Now gently begin to bring to mind one thing, just one small thing you feel grateful for today. It could be as simple as the breeze through the window, the sound of a favorite song, a loved one's smile, or even the fact that you made it to this practice today. One thing, one small thing you feel grateful for today. And if nothing comes, that's okay too. You can simply be with the breath open to what arises. And then let this feeling of appreciation settle into your heart. And let it expand gently without force. You might even say silently to yourself, thank you. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for this breath. Thank you. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for this breath. And as we move deeper into stillness, you can continue to call to mind small gratitudes, like you were collecting little stones on a walk or shells on the beach. Each one a reminder of something meaningful. A kind word, a favorite meal, a moment of laughter, a sunrise you remember. And let your body soften with each stone or each shell that you collect of your small gratitudes. And let your breath remain your companion. Breathing in, breathing out. I'm going to offer us 2 to 3 minutes of silence so that you can cultivate this awareness on your own in community. Not going anywhere, staying right here with your breath and your stones of gratitude. And return once more to your breath. Feel the inhale. Feel the exhale. And offer yourself one final moment of appreciation. Perhaps for the time you gave yourself today. For choosing to be here. Breathe in. Breathe out. And when you're ready, you can slowly begin to open your eyes. Maybe lift your gaze to look up, over to the left, over to the right, and up once more, and back centered. And bringing maybe a gentle stretch to the body, reaching the arms out, maybe overhead, wiggling and twinkling your fingers, rolling your wrists, stretching your jaw, wiggling your nose. Gratitude is not something we have to wait for. It's something we can practice moment by moment, right here, exactly as we are. And even on the hard days, there may still be something small and meaningful we can notice and appreciate. And when we do, we strengthen our resilience. We renew our hope and reconnect with the joy that is still possible. So, as we transition now into reflection, I invite you to take a moment, type into the chat. What's one thing, big, small, that you feel grateful for today? It could be something from this moment, from your morning, or something that just came to mind during our time together. And recognize that your words may be exactly what someone else needs to read today. So let's share in this circle of gratitude. What's one thing, big or small, that you feel grateful for today? Many birds singing out my back door. Mm. Grandchildren and juicy oranges. Yes. My spouse. The space I'm sitting in. Yeah, well, you mean like your environment, that physical space that you're in? Taking a morning walk after a desert rain. A roof. Wow. Yeah, the roof. My kitten? No. Food. Yeah, I just had a beautiful fruit salad. So grateful for these delicious things that we eat. Comfortable home. My friend. Grateful to be here, to make it to this program. So grateful you're here. Grateful for the sun. Wow, we really don't think about it that much, do we, Catherine? Yeah, the sun. My husband. Grateful for my cat looking out the window. What a sight. The sun. Steve said it too, the sun. So grateful for the sun. Yes, Steve. Michelle, I remembered to log in. Grateful that I remembered. I remembered. The love of friends and family. My lap cat. Okay, this must be a cat kind of crew. I'm grateful to be alive on such a sunny day. Yeah, safe trip to the chiropractor. The warm cheese roll with butter. Yum. Where'd you get that, Helen? Love to be here with all the people. Grateful for my family. Karen, I feel like I'm living my life. Michael, take time to be at peace with where I am right now. The clouds. Oh, Marie, I'm looking out the window. There's not a cloud in the sky right now, at least from where I can see. And what beauty the clouds can bring us. Oh, my care partner in the next room. Flowers and hummingbirds. Yes. Every time I see a hummingbird, I get so excited. They're such exquisite little creatures, and they make these little noises and they bicker at each other. It's so cute. My family. A walk. Yeah, Elaine. Grateful for my wife. Yes, Phil. Yes. Jim. Thankful for Jim in this lovely class. Mm. Good morning. Read recently. Do not waste a day, from Kirkland, Washington. Thank you, Mary. Peace and tranquility. Grateful for my dog. Rebecca, she said, I saw it 4 minutes before we started. That's great. Glad you made it. Suzanne, grateful I could tune everything out but my breathing and the gentle cooling of my ceiling fan on a long-awaited hot day. That's poetry. Oh, Steve, yes, grateful to be with others who understand how I feel. Your ferns, Debbie, a good book, hummingbirds, yeah. Helen, grateful that we are bruised, but we're not broken. Mm. Birds singing their gratitude. Yeah, the happy birds this time of the year. See, my friends, even on the hard days, there's still something small and meaningful that we can notice. Thank you so much for noticing it with me. Gratitude has shaped my life immensely. And there's a practice that I do every night in my journal. I keep my nighttime journal very simple, mostly because I'm just done for the day. And I have sunflowers and gratitudes. My sunflowers are things that brought me joy. And my gratitudes are the things that I appreciate from the day. And almost always on Mondays, you guys are written in there. All right, my friends, that is our time together today. If you'd like to stay connected with me in some way, some capacity, I would love to see you all again soon. Let me share my screen and just say goodbye. There we go. There's my contact information. So grateful that we get to share this time together. And if you feel called to work one-on-one, we can stay connected more often beyond our Mindfulness Monday sessions. It's my contact information on the slide here and how we can work together. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up for yourself, for all of us here in this community, and for me. In between our sessions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We've got the comprehensive website listed there on this slide and our helpline number as well. So until our next session, my friends, may you be well, may you be grounded, and may you find gratitude in the small kindness of our days. Until soon, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.